All right, it looks like I'm live. I know it's a little bit earlier than usual, and I need to get on over to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys see things. Oh, are you really going to be a pain in my tushy today? Come on, there we go. Okay, let's get over to my own channel. See what's going to happen today. All the exciting things that might happen. Could just be a hot mess. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is Friday night. For the moment, I'm home alone and I feel like doing some stuff. I have been ironing and putting things in plastic and ironing and dyeing and just, busy, 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 busy. And this week is going to be super, super busy. Hey, Carla. Busy, 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 busy. Always, you are not a pain in the tushy. Hey, Tammy, how are you? She says, hello. Okay. So, I have been working I haven't been working it off, but I've been working it hard. Hey, Cat. How are you? And I am super thirsty today. I have not had enough to drink, enough water, that is. Hold on. I'm reaching for it. I went to bed at around 6 o'clock this morning. Pretty happy with the work I got done yesterday. Well, overnight. Hold on, I'm taking a B12. So I haven't actually been up that long, but I was up yesterday at like 9 o'clock in the morning and giant scissors. And then I was up from 9 o'clock yesterday until 6 o'clock this morning. I don't know if I'm going to use any of these images, but I want to take the staples out just in case. Because you never know. Hey, Christine, how are you? Yours is packed up and going out tomorrow. I didn't get it packed up in time to send out with Els and Mike today. But when I went in to schedule the pickup last night, I started at 10:30 and I just kept getting this service is unavailable right now message right up until, I stopped trying it like 12:08. I was holding out like a last hope that maybe I could sneak it in there. So Mike took all the packages that were ready today, but yours was not taped up when they were leaving the house. So it's going out tomorrow. You have a big one. Some stuffs. May, June. So July is where the staple is. These are the same. I thought as long as I'm taking out the staple in one, I might as well take it out in the other. So after I get off this live tonight, I have 2 more packages to get mailed up. Then the 2 giveaway boxes, and then will be completely cut. Oh wait, that's not true. 1 Etsy order. Hey. So I know this week is crazy, but yours is scheduled to go out priority mail, Robin. So you should have it in a couple of days. I am sorry. I feel like all I do is apologize anymore. All right. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use that, but, as sure as I don't take the staples out, I will want to use it. So, by this evening, that will be done, and I can spend the weekend dyeing, ironing, and getting my room clean. I have things in piles, yes, but I know what's in the piles for the most part. So that'll be packing up for the next couple of sales, some things. I found boxes of paper where I've just been putting stuff in various boxes. Oh, I'll put this here for right now. It'll be safe. And then the box will get stuff piled on top of it. And so I've got a few of those to go through. And just things to get on shelves. And I've got some bankers boxes to store all the packed up product for my Etsy store. getting stuff in there. And then one of the banker's boxes I've set aside for my personal stash. So I just need to get some file folders set up for that. So I'm hoping this weekend we'll at least get it tamed to a dull roar where I can just move a few things around. I don't have to like spend an hour, I burnt myself on the iron, in case you're wondering. I'm just picking little pieces of skin off. I'm sorry. That's kind of gross, actually. So that's what's going on in my world. Does anybody have any other questions before we start doing stuff? I hope I can find all the stuff I want. That could be a thing. I don't 100% know where everything is. I don't know if I put everything away where it was supposed to go. Let's see if I can start finding things. Not there. I'm terrible at putting things away. I just pile them up and pile them up. And then we are sad indeed. The only thing I'm not 100% sure on is my pokey tool, but I'm sure I can turn it up. We'll figure it out. You guys are way too kind. I would be mad at myself if I were my customer. How's that for irony? I'd be like, bitch, give me my stuff. So I have these. This is, Els was offering these in one of her sales, and a few of them didn't sell. So she had put them into a box of discards. So there are 3 or 4 more of them somewhere, but I found this one. It was a little sketchbook thing. It had some pages in it that I put into the goodie packs, but this is the cover off it. So I thought I need a little journal for I need a little notebooky thing for my purse. And yes, I could buy something for $1 from the dollar store. But why, when I can make it so much more difficult by making something? And then this is a greeting card. I think same thing. It's possible somebody sent it to me, or it came in one of those, baggies of stuff from Savers. But it's a card with some sage on the front. It's pineapple scented sage. It's both annual and a perennial. Blooms in late summer and fall. So it has bright scarlet flowers and smells like pineapple. Can be used in tea, fruit dishes, salad, sandwiches, and desserts. Or dried for teas, wreaths, and potpourris. Yes, my cat. Perfect. When I can make it unique. So this one won't need necessarily an image on the cover, but it will need something on the back, which is where I thought one of these butterfly images might come in handy. And this one, I'm definitely going to cover the cover. Ha 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 ha. And then I thought I'd make them into 2 little journals. One for my purse, and I don't know what the hell the other one's for, but I found them both at the same time, and I'm like, well, serendipity. We'll just make 2. Maybe one will be very fucked up, and I won't be able to use it. But that was my thinking. So I thought I'd come on here. I haven't done, I don't think I've done Hanging in the Hollow for a few weeks now. And I just wanted to come on and hang out with you guys and not iron any papers. I put my brain away. You can't ask me anything about the brain because it's not accessible. I don't want to talk about the brain. I just want to make some stuff and have fun with you guys. How's that? So I've got a few papers out. I thought I might use these things. We've got some of the pink, a little bit of the fuchsia, a little bit of that navy blue. I liked it with the pink and the fuchsia. I don't know what you guys think, but I mixed this all up. So these are the pink. That's the fuchsia. Then that's the pink again, but on lined paper. And then that's the navy blue with sparkle. I went and dug some of that out. So I thought I might use those together. I kind of like it. Oh wait, that's all the pink. This is the fuchsia. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So there's the fuchsia. I like the fuchsia right up against that navy blue. And then I got a little bit of tea-dyed paper and some graph paper. So I thought, let's see what we can do. Oh, you guys are too sweet. So you guys can watch me be on the struggle bus making a journal again. It's just a little baby journal, and it's just for me. So it'll have all the, you know, the unique and special things that happen when you make stuff on the fly with absolutely no plan. So I managed to keep a hold of it. Hold on, I put it up here. Oh, there it is. I even found my ruler again. So, should we make some fun things happen? Let's do it. Let's not talk about politics tonight, and let's just have a good time. All right, so we need one signature that is not in centimeters, stupid. 4 1/4 by, I'm taking off 5 and around a half, a little bit more than a half. No, 5 and 3/4. That should keep it from going over the edge there. So let's start with that one, and then I'll measure the other one. I bet they are. Were you the one that was minus 18? No, it was Aaron that was minus 18 this morning, right? Oh my gosh. How cold is it where you are? Last night, it wasn't that cold here. It was only like in the 50s or the 40s. And my feet were so freaking cold, I can't even begin to tell you. You can talk weather all you want. Let's just not. Els is on a real kick with the trial, and I am over it. Oh, you don't want to know what it is here. Hey, Biddleston, how are you? Didn't I just get a notification that you were live? And I was like, I'm going live, and she's live. Oh, I bet. Not to add, you know, fuel to the fire, but it's 70 degrees here right now, Kat. I'm wearing a tank top. I'm sorry. Okay. So what did I say? I think I said 4 1/2. No. Oh, that's the wrong notebook. I'm going to screw it all up. 4 1/4. 5 3/4. Let me write that down, because I'm just going to keep asking myself the same question over and over. So for the first one, we're doing 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. And as long as we're doing that, we'll measure the second one. Oh. Well, hello, and I'm sorry Alley Cat's not feeling well, poor thing. That is no fun to be a kid and not feel well. So this is going to be 3 3/4 by, no fun. But thank you for coming over to visit. I didn't realize you were going live, or I wouldn't have scheduled this. 5 3/4. All right, so those are our two sizes, so I can not have to measure it 86,000 times while I'm doing this. All right, so let's set those aside, and let's start cutting some paper, people. Minus 10. Oh, Robin. Whew. Okay, Carla. Minus 15 this morning. I think it was like 54 or 52 this morning. But I saw that Erin like won the morning, the very early morning. She was like minus 17 or something. And she even topped Minnesota. So we won 5 3/4. Which is this line right here. I don't know why, but when I use notebook paper, I like to have the big fat line from the top on it. I just do. All right, so both of them are 5 3/4, so we'll just see if we can, if it's shorter, that's not a big deal. Yeah, and this one is shorter, so we'll use both parts of that. And we'll just have a bunch of paper cut to the right height. Yeah, Erin is a little bit closer to Canada. You don't dare change your schedule. I know, but I love your streams. They are so relaxing. I don't often feel guilty when I go live and I see somebody else go live because, you know, things happen. You're gonna run up against other people. There's just no way to avoid it. But there's a few people that I'm like, oh, I feel bad because either they don't come on very much, you know, and not in a regular way. Like I would feel bad if I came on, I was on, and then I saw the Jersey had gone live at the same time because she doesn't go on that much, and I don't get to see her as often as I would like to. That would make me feel guilty. Same thing with you. I don't get to see you live very often, so I was like, I feel guilty because I could be over there having a good time. Hey, JD. I really need to sharpen this blade. This is that bright fuchsia paper. Oh my gosh, is it bright? The end of the batch had such color intensity. So much. Okay, now here's the blue sparkly paper. Blue with sparkles. I don't know why I keep putting it down there like 5 3/4 is somehow going to jump to around the 3 3/4 mark. Cream cheese ragoon. I am so jealous. That stuff is delicious. And Carla's not even sharing. Yeah, Erin, way up in northern New York. JD's in. Well, JD is probably always going to be in, 6 feet of snow. The frozen tundra. It's beautiful up there, but ooh, is it cold? Christy, cream cheese, I'll be right there. Next thing you know, there's 5 old crafter ladies on your porch going cream cheese ragoon. You're sharing, right? You got enough for everybody over there? Where's your phone? We're gonna order more. Oh, they're making it yeah. Well, if she does get back to yay. Well, not I want her to get better, but not specifically just so you can go live. I want her to be, happy. And so I have been using, Mike made me a paper press. I'm going to have to make a video of it. He made it out of 2 12x12 travertine floor tiles, wood glued down to pieces of, if I can do this, where's your words? Unfinished wood, that the big sheets of plywood. That's what it is. It's plywood. And then he made a base on one side so it sits like on a crossed piece of wood like this. And then there's the plywood with the tile. And then there's another one with plywood and tile that you put on top of that. And 4 clamps from Harbor Freight. So I put the paper on there and I put the one on the top and then I clamp that shit down. So far it's working great. But the only thing that happens is some of the paper comes out with an edge like this. Where the wiggliest paper, you know what happens with paper when you dye it. Some of it's wiggly, wavy edges. But you know what? I kind of like it. Not all of it's like that, but I would say about 25% is like that. So just something to be aware of if you're ordering paper from me. Some of it will come like this. There are some that it branches out from the middle like that. And I'll pull those because I don't know that those are completely usable. Those will go into the damages. So there's a little thing, but I want to do a video of his paper press because he made it just for me. Els had the idea, but Mike executed it. And I can put in about 300 or 400 sheets at a time. Curly hiss. Roughly paper, kind of. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Welcome. I think I sent your package out yesterday. I'm not looking at my brain, but I'm thinking in my real brain, my squishy brain where I can't remember anything. I'm pretty sure I mailed out your package yesterday. Might have been the day before. Curly's in the house. It's Friday night. How is Mr. Curly? And this is not working because this is still now and it's angry at me. Oh boy. All right. We're just going to have to fold it and hope for the best. It's for me, so it does not have to be perfect. I don't have a problem with jacked up edges. It happens, but it's time to either change the blade or sharpen that puppy. Also, this paper is where's my scissors? Probably under all this papering. No, it's not under the paper. So that's a good question. What the hell would you do with your scissors, woman? Oh, there they are. So let's just trim the little straggly edges off just a little bit. Okay. There we go. We got a big mushy pile of paper. Now we need 2 different sizes. So now we got to put the signatures together before we start cutting on anything. Janie's in the house. Hello, Janie. How are you? Welcome. Oh, I saw the pictures of your room. Oh my God. Craft envy. But in a good way. Like, I'm happy for you. I'm not like, that bitch in her craft room. It was more like, that bitch in her craft room. Turn on cat TV for noodles. Laura, hello. Welcome. Oh my goodness. What are you guys all doing in here tonight? Does nobody have fun on a Friday night? Like, I don't have a life, but you know, you all have cars and stuff. Hubby says that. But he still let you build it, and it's made of awesome. That thing is beautiful. I cannot wait to see you fill it up and get it set up. I certainly hope you'll be doing pictures or a little video walkthrough. That would be so awesome. I would love to see that. Janie is tired. I bet you are. You've been working your tush off. I have to tell you guys, I love Mike and Els, but it is so quiet in the house right now. Just me, the cat, and the dog. The cat and the dog are on the bed where they're not supposed to be. And I'm in here, and it's so quiet. I don't know what to do now. All right, so let's start making some signatures. These are just going to be, because it's for my purse, I may have to cut more paper too. I don't know. I gathered myself enough papers, man. There's Curly and Laura slurping away. Goodness, you turn your back on these ladies for 2 minutes and they lose control. Can you imagine the look on strangers' faces if any of us met in person and said the things out loud that we say on here? She posted some pictures. I think it's finished, and it looked amazing. This was either late last night or early this morning because I saw it before I went to bed at 6. Can you really, like, if we were all meeting at a restaurant and we said the things out loud, people would be like, what the hell is wrong with those ladies? It would be nice if we could all meet up at a restaurant on a regular basis or someplace. A big room with tables in it so we could fling paint and throw glue. No, she is not at home, hon. They went out to pick up their new eyeballs. Their glasses were ready, so they went to do the thing they have to do at the optometrist to collect their glasses and make sure everything is working right. And then they were going out scavenger and to do the grocery shopping. And they ran away with all my packages because the post office was a dick last night and wouldn't let me schedule a pickup. Their website just kept giving me that, this service is unavailable. This service is unavailable. It's when it's updating. I'm like, can you not update? Like, it started before 10:30 because I initially started trying to schedule the pickup. I wait until late at night so I can get a full scope of like, so I'm not lying to them all the time. Sure, I have 5 packages and then it's 10, or I have 10 and it turns out to be 2, you know? So I try to wait until later, and normally I do it around 8, but I was out in the garage putting 9 million index cards on the drying rack. Still have one more round to go before that batch is all done. And I started trying at 10:30, and it just kept giving me that message, and I was like, every 5 minutes I was in there. Now, I even restarted my computer. I had Els try it on her computer. I was like, you jerks. So Mike was kind enough to snatch up the box and take it to the post office for me because there was like 16 or 17 packages in there. I'm like, they've been waiting long enough. I was a good girl. I worked all day. I used to say 30 seconds. I'm worried that they're like tracking that, and if you don't tell the truth often enough, that they'll take away your privilege to have pickups, you know? So I try to be as accurate as I can because I can't live without pickups. I don't have a car, and you know, Els has got migraines all the time, so I can't just be like, hey bitch, take me to the post office. You know, sometimes she can't go out and drive because her head hurts so bad. And I don't want to die, you know, migraine related automobile accident. That's not at the top of my to-do list. Your butt's dragging already? Is a nap in your future, Tina? I know you don't sleep a lot. I know you have trouble sleeping. I feel so bad for you. I have trouble getting to sleep, but once I'm asleep, I do okay usually. Not always, but usually. What you working on for your mixed media projects, girly? You've got the most amazing mixed media stuff around. There you go, Carla. You should be finished next Friday. Well, I expect to see some pictures or maybe a little video. I think half the internet's waiting for you to finish that craft room. We're all there with you. Ooh, that sounds exciting. You are too generous with me. I have gotten some of the most amazing Happy Mails lately. When that journal arrived, that ledger that I showed you, oh my God. I sat on the floor and cried when I opened it. Els came by. She's like, what are you doing? I'm so happy. Just sitting there bawling for no reason. But, Laura, are you still here? Is Witchy Laura still in the house? Oh my goodness, Tina. That is not good. Girl, you need more sleep. Okay, so we have paper. Let's see what we're going to do for signatures. I didn't want to add in anything like, because this is just for my purse for like things I think of while I'm out, you know, and about. I don't want to put in any like decorative weird pages, but I can use colored pages. So let's see, we're going to do 2 journals. So let's kind of separate this into 2 piles. I sent out your Sumi paper and your olive green envelopes that you ordered at the last sale. I included in the package that one sheet of ledger paper that I dyed. Because you're a connoisseur of my tea dyed papers. I just want your opinion on the color of the dye and how it looks and feels. When I have a few more pages done, I'll send a few more out to other people who like the tea dyed paper. I felt like it was kind of yellow. All PP jokes aside. So I just, when you open it up and you know, can I just get an opinion from you? I value your opinion, man. And if the ledger paper's not to your liking, feel free to pass it on or whatever. I'm not going to be insulted if you don't want to use it. Not everybody's into ledger paper. But I know you like the tea dye, so I would like to get your opinion on that, if I could, please. I think, all right, so we got, I'm probably not all of these are going in here. I'm just, just working on it. Curly, do you like ledger paper, Curly? I wasn't sure. I didn't send it to you because I didn't want to bother you with it. And I wasn't sure if you liked ledger paper. And I know you're more of a coffee girl than tea. But if you want to, be added to my list of people who might test tea dyed stuff, I could certainly put you on the list. Okay. We will ignore all of your friend requests until you tell us to not ignore them anymore, Tina. Let us know when you get it fixed, though. Like, I don't know how you're going to do that, but if it's the paper, if it is paper, then I love it. Okay. You're like, it's paper. I'm into all of it. Yay, JD, that's prepared. Woohoo! So you're just paper connoisseurs is really what you're saying. All right, obviously I can't take notes on the blue paper. I don't know what I was thinking, but I like the blue with it. Maybe I can glue receipts to it or something. I don't know. Start carrying around a silver pen. Where's one of the really bright pages? Curly tea paper is my main medium. All right, well, when I get a few more dyed, I'll send you one too. Obviously, you guys can get more later. I need opinions on how it looks, I don't want people to be like, it looks like somebody peed on my paper. Hey, Elisa, how are you? Welcome, welcome. It's fixed, but it should be okay in 2 days. Okay. We will be leery of all Tinas until 2 days from now. I can write secrets. Yes, that's true. I can keep a list of everybody I hate on the blue paper in blue ink, right? Or black ink. I don't actually hate people. What a fucking waste of time. Okay. Just saying. That's a thing. I think I want this one in there. This may be way too many pages, but I'm going to humor myself here. Do 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 do. I could write all of my secrets in there. So let's see. Let's start with the bigger one. Ooh, look. Oh my God, it actually fits. Oh, even with the creep. I don't have to do nothing to that but sew it in. I'm going to do something on the inside. I'm going to add something to the inside. I don't know. Maybe I could just like, that may not need anything. I don't know. Needs to be a little thicker though, because this is a greeting card. I think I will glue something to the inside and then I'll round the corners, which means I'll have to round the corners. But hey, look, that magically worked out just fine. You're following Kimberly and Jane everywhere. Oh my God, did she really? That's terrible. There is a spade of it. You know, now that I'm thinking of it, maybe I'll go change my password. I hate changing passwords though, because then I have to remember another new password. There's like 9,000 passwords for everything. That's a thing. Y'all just following each other around all over the place. So that would be one of my in the purse journals, or, you know, just, it's something for making lists, or if I think of something while I'm out and about. I always am writing it on receipts and then I lose the receipt. Elisa, I'm always in the bleachers. Well, that's true. I followed people around the internet before. I'm not like I'm creepy stalking you. Okay, so we need to take a little bit off this. So that measurement was 3.75. So we probably want to go a little bit below that to keep the creep off there. So let's just do all these at once. KK is having a sale. I went yesterday. And I honestly don't have that much money to sell. I didn't realize she was having a second part. So I apologize. But if you guys need to be there, somebody put in the link for KK. I'm not going to be insulted if you need to go spend your monies over at KK's. Or double dip. You can, you know, we support double dipping here. You got to do the things you got to do. I get it. Okay, so 3 3/4. So we'll go one line below that. Carla, I'm just creepy. I feel bad, but at the same time, you know, it doesn't seem to matter when I come on. There is always somebody on. Christy Biddleston was live when I came on. And I saw, just as I was pushing the live button, I'm like, Just know if I ever come up against you, you know, I go live while you're live or you're same time. It's not intentional. I swear it. I don't go, hoo. The Biddleston's live. Let's go fuck it up. Not like I have that kind of power. That's true, Curly. There's enough room for all of us on this thing. And I know there are a number of people that are always double dipping if there's enough people on because they like it. It's a thing. It's a thingy thing. Oh, come on. You got fabric today, dang cheap. Woo. I got some charms from her yesterday and a couple of playing cards that I hadn't seen anywhere before. I don't use playing cards that often, but the design on them was sufficiently different enough to make me go, maybe I need that. But I did get some wonderful charms. She had some fun charms yesterday that I picked up. And she has nice prices. She has good prices. I can do this. You can do this, Amy. Oh, but you know what I mean. It's not. I don't ever. I don't see somebody come live and go, ooh, I don't like that person. I'm going to go live so that, like as a stick it to them kind of thing. I'm like, it's Friday night and I'm bored. And I thought yesterday, I have worked pretty much all week. I went live on whatever day it was, but realistically, I've just been me and the ironing board and piles of paper everywhere. And I just want to go glue things to other things and, had one of those moments. I just want to have a little fun, man. Ooh, Curly, when's your next sale? I'm starting to do more fabric covers and things with fabric. Kimberly got hot pink and black zebra fabric today. Ooh, for your breakfast at Tiffany's. Nice. I like. How exciting is that? But there are other, that's such a, well, I'm not not a whole fabric book, but covers made, on the, Jesus. Well, probably according to the post office. If there's no printed material in it, I could see that. You know what I mean? Or if it's not blank paper pages, because, you could conceivably write on something like muslin, but I don't think the post office is going to be like, yep, that's totally a book. You need black. It's a basic thing, right? Is that right? No, that's not right. I almost cut that one way too tiny. Some black there. Yeah. Well, and black goes with everything, right? You can't go wrong there. Ooh, I'm determined to cut one of these at like 3 inches. Carla, I need black. I don't have any. I have like one piece, but I packed it away when I was going to be moving earlier. And so I won't have access to that until summer. I'm trying not to unpack anything, although I may not have a choice coming up. Actually, would like to get more stuff packed away. Can you tell? I'm ready to be in my own apartment. Silly girl. Well, they have all kind of rules, but according to the letter that was attached to Johnny's journals, a book is any bound material 8 or more pages is the very basic definition of a book. Now, there are different post offices that interpret it differently, and it even differs from postal worker to postal worker. Because they're guidelines, there's no hard and fast rules. So you can send it out and your post office might say, yep, that's fine. But it gets inspected 3 post offices away or 3 distribution centers away. And that person's like, nope, that's not a book. So it's led to some problems. Oh, the brownies a giveaway. When they're asking for sweets, because nobody asks for brownies when their tummy's like all upset and stuff too. I'm glad she's starting to feel a little better. Kids, what are you going to do? I really only send actual books media mail. I have had customers in the past ask me to send things media mail, like that aren't books. And I'm like, well, I can, but realistically, because I have an account and I do it through Pirate Ship or PayPal or whatever, they're going to be able to, if I do it over and over again, they're going to be able to track that I'm a person who is for whatever reason, sending out things that aren't media mail, and I could get, my account shut down for fraud. So I've started saying no to the people that want that. I appreciate that you're willing to take the risk, because it was always with the understanding if they charge you more, if they open that and they charge you more, that's not on me. You're not getting any kind of a discount out of me for you requesting this. But now I've just started refusing because I don't want it to track back as a thing that, I'm abusing my postal privileges through my various online accounts, because now it's much easier to track that shit, and I don't want to get in trouble. I'm that kind of person. I worry about those things, Yes, of course you can. Yes, you may. Absolutely. Please do. I didn't realize they were even having an auction tomorrow. Although I should. I know you guys have been talking about hops and Valentine's Day weekend and all that. And that's got to be this weekend, yeah? Okay, so let's get something put together here. I think I want to start this one off with a pink. Oh, you are welcome. You don't ever have to ask about Defy. You can Defy it has like immunity. You can post them at any point. That is just fine. No problem with that at all. So yeah, so those are my thoughts. So it was only ever one or two people and not like all, people who buy all that frequently. But in the event anybody should think, hey, I could have that sent media mail. No, you can't. I don't want to get into trouble. I like selling, so I enjoy what I do, and I don't want to jeopardize it at all, because it's fun. So anybody got plans for the weekend? All you lovey-dovey people out there with your awesome-tastic husbands, what's going on? You guys gonna do smooshy lovey stuff for Valentine's Day? Hey, JD's back. She had to restart her computer. Pooey on her computer. The cats are probably trying to hijack the internet over there. The whole pack of them. They're like, we could get cat TV. We heard. We heard it's a thing. All right. There's the wavy edge paper. We'll put the wavy edge at the bottom. Wavy edge. This one is a little bit longer, so we need to go on the outside. All right, let's see how this fits. Oops, we left out one. Oh, now we got to find a spot for it. Maybe right there. One-year-old's birthday. Nice. That's beautiful. Oh, phooey. I'm sorry, Witchy. You should be able to post, though. If my understanding of how things works is correct, I'm going to be mad if YouTube lied to me again. Okay, look, it fits in there. Yay! Witchy, I'll make you a moderator temporarily, and then I'll take it back. You should be blue now. You should be able to post it. There you go. Try it again. And then we won't make you have any actual responsibility in here. I'll just take it away. And then anytime you want to post a link, I can make you a mod temporarily. All right, so we have our signature set up, so I don't have to worry about that. So let's put those aside for right now. Some cute little notebookies for, my purse and have it on my desk for notes. There we go. Look, Witchy got it. But thank you, Curly. You have to be able to step away from your desk. I mean, you might have to talk to Mr. Curly or go to the restroom or need a drink or 7. Hey, Dorinda, how are you? Welcome. Okay, I'm taking away your blue skirt. I love you, but you moderate in enough places. You need to have places you can go and just have fun and relax. Dorinda's in the house. All right. So I want to leave this side here the way it is. I want to put something on the inside for decoration, and I want to cover the back and put an image on it, but nothing too exciting because it's the back. So let's do that first. What do we do? I need some light in here. Oh, you know what, guys? I will be right back. I need to turn on like the porch light and stuff. It's getting dark outside. I don't want Els and Mike to walk up to a completely dark house. I'll be right back. One more light, then I'll be back. All right. The runway lights are on. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. All right, Tina, thank you. Enjoy your movie. And enjoy those grandkids. Curly likes approving the naughty words. That's really the only thing anything gets hung up in here for. I don't have really any other filters on. And I've thought about turning off the links filter so that just you guys could just post links and it wouldn't matter. But, we might get the odd troll, and I really don't want those links in there. That could be bad. All right, so let's look in here for some paper. I really want some paperweight paper. I don't want any cardstock in there. I don't want to add too much bulk to it. Right, Dorinda? Isn't she beyond amazing? This is my hippie paper. I call this my hippie paper. So where's the actual book I'm gonna work on? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's not get too far. Let's keep an eye on the cover. And she's always coming up with new and amazing ideas, and she's fearless in trying things out. And I love that. Ooh, I like that. It's a little big scale for this tiny book, though. Purple's not really going to go with sage, though, so we should probably move beyond purple. Let's see what we got back here. That's lighter purple. Okay, something like that might work. Let's see. Ooh, maybe this color's is for me after all. Okay. I think I'm going to use that one on the inside and probably the back. I think there'll be more than enough paper. They are home. The peoples are home. Okay, and then I wanted to cover the front and maybe not the inside because I like the tea-dyed inside. Yes. Lobster bisque from Wegmans. Nice. Melissa's got good, yummy food. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to cover the outside and we can do whatever we want because this inside is tea-dyed and the paper is pink. So pink and blue. Let's see. What color do we want? Maybe we could go back to that purple. I'm going to lie to myself and say purple will go okay with the blue. It's a dark blue. Let's see. Oh, no, that's really not going to go. Let's see. What else do we have in here? Oh, this will work. This will work just fine. But let's find something smaller scale. Yes, yes. You just got your locks redone. Christy, that's par for the course when you... Ooh, I like that. Maybe that. I like that a lot. Let's see. If there's anything I like better. I could do this and have that running along the bottom. It's like flowers or something. I don't know. Maybe it's grass. Let's try that one. All right, we've got some paper picked out. So let's start with the orangey one. And that was 5 3/4. So I want it like this. Crafter problems, right? My poor keyboard. I don't know. I should probably get one of those covers that you put over your keyboards. And there's little flecks of paint and glue. Gilded locks. It's a thing. How you doing tonight, Miss Melissa? Happy to see you here with us. All right, now that I've cut that, let's make sure it's actually the right size. Oh, that is not the right size. Oh boy, okay. That was the size of the pages. Oh, I'm a dork. Okay, what do I do with that ruler? There it is. 6 inches. So we need a smidge more than 6 inches. Oh boy. They should make cushy beads. Oh, there you go. With gilded dreadlocks. That could be a thing, right? Okay, I'm doing it. We're just literally cutting barely enough. Well, okay. Now let's see here. Yep, that's gonna do it. Ta-da! And then we'll do the. Should I? If I'm not gonna have it fold over anywhere else, I think I'm just gonna cut it to size. All right. Let's make that a thing. And we'll do the super fancy measuring method. Because, you know, that's how I roll around here. Scraps are scraptacular. Or she'll make them herself. Oh boy. Nerf darts. Oh boy. Nerf beads. That's a little crazy. Okay, so there's that, but I don't think. Well, we could do just this on the cover with a little border around it. I think that would be okay. So how long is just one side of this? It's about 4 and not quite a half. All right, we're going to eyeball it. 4 and not quite a half. I think I like it better this way, though. 4 and not quite a half. You can always trim more off, but you can't add more on. Okay. So I'm going to add, so I'd like a little bit more of a border on the two sides than that. So let's just trim a smidge off. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, so we've got that one. That one's cut out. So let's glue that down while we cut, and then we'll cut the other one and that can dry. A new trend. Good night, Kimberly. Ooh, 2 a.m. Get lots of good sleep. Thank you for coming and spending some time with us. Hey, Nina, how are you? Welcome. The neighbor's away paper beads. Oh my goodness. You guys are so silly. Ooh, 8 degrees. No. Well, I think a couple of the ladies here have got you beat. They're in the negatives. Okay, so let's glue the inside cover down first. No, the outside. Yeah, this is the inside. Yeah, that's how we're going. That's how we're doing it. Okay, so let's do this thing. If I can get the lid off. There we go. Oh, just got a whole snout full of the smell of Mod Podge. I love the smell of Mod Podge at dinner time. Uh-oh, I did a thing. I need a doohickey. What do I have that I can use? Oh, here we go. I had to doctor some envelopes. They were just a little bit not long enough. Gorilla Glue. Are we using Gorilla Glue on the fictional beads that are going to go in Christy's dreadlocks? I've always liked the idea of dreadlocks, but I'm a messy person, and I think I would wind up with that matted kind of dreadlocks that don't look very good. So I've never pursued the idea. Also, when I originally floated the idea, I was married, and my husband made gagging noises, so there was that. I'm living vicariously through Christy. Straighten out. I'm going to have to glue something down to you. Glue to the edges already. Do not start popping back up. I will not be having any of these shenanigans. All right. I can't read the chat right now. I'm doing glue stuff. Hold on. And then I will catch up. Uh-oh. We're way over there. Okay. Thank God the glue is really floaty right now. Okay. So let's start here and just kind of go that way. Now let's take that off there before we get glue on the other side. Hold the phone. This is why I'm not allowed to play with glue. All right, I need a bone folder. I just saw one. Okay. Oops. Glue down. Okay, now we need to do the thing. You got to get a little fold going in here. There we go. Without making all kind of crinklies in there. Okay. Nice. Only a little bit of crinklies going on. Ta-da! I probably should have reinforced this with a little bit of, you know what I'm talking about. Tyvek. That's the thing. So let's just trim this little edge off right here. Check that out. Now let's go around the edges because we don't want lift on our edges. I will catch up on chat in a minute. I am not attempting to ignore anyone. I have a limited attention span. All right. We got it. Let's let that glue the back piece on in a second. I can spend a second catching up on the chats. Millennials. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Cat and poodle referee. That's your new job description. Oh, Carla, you. Minus 15. Been in single digits here at night. You understand why elders winter in Florida? Yeah, because it was 70 degrees here today, and I heard it was pretty nice in Florida, too. Jordan is like, oh, my God, you keep that nonsense. Locks would make the difference. I don't like summer. No AC kind of sucks. I can see why you wouldn't want really warm temperatures. Because if it's 70 outside, it's like 90 in your house. Yeah, I'm a low maintenance girl too, Curly. You got it nailed right there. I love the idea of them. Hippies on the hill. It's funny that he was like making gagging noises about it because he wasn't particularly uptight about that sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't think I would look good in them. I honestly don't know. But I am still in love with the idea. It's not like it couldn't happen, and old people can have dreadlocks. I find as the years go by, I give less and less fucks about the sort of thing. Colorado was one of the places I was considering. I fear it may have more snow than I want to deal with, but I can't get away from that if I move anywhere but the desert. Most other states have, because there's no way I'm like going to California. That's way too expensive. Oh, there's like something in there we have a pebble inside. Oh wait, it's on the back. Okay. There was something on the. All right, let's glue down this piece. We'll put the glue on the paper and then we'll go the other way. Since this is going to have a border around it of the original card. I know people that make books are probably cringing, but this is literally just a little notebook for my purse, and then maybe a backup or something to keep on my desk to write little notes in. Because I always write myself notes, and then I think, here's a good place for it, and then I can never find the note again. It's not in the brain, so I need like a sub-brain. Oh, I should have inked that. Fudge monkeys. All right, we're pulling that back up. It's not like, okay, we're going to let that dry for a minute and we'll ink the edges. See, these are the things you think of when you're working on stuff. Bettavini, originally from California, 5 years in Oklahoma. Nice. Ooh, I'm not that person. I don't know. I'm 49. What does that make me? That's just a tad OCD. Nina, I hate lawn culture. Curly newlyweds to nearly deads. I like that, actually. I kind of like it. All right, we're going to use ground espresso as soon as that's dry enough to do something with. Then we'll just reapply the glue and do it again. Some glue on glue action. I'm a Gen Xer. Oh boy. Well, at least I'm not a millennial. I know I'm way too old for that. Dorinda, nearly all dead. You call the dog god. You may not be too far off. I don't know. Maybe they're down here watching us. Yep, everybody Gen X. Now I got to look up what that means. Okay. Yep. We're living the dream, watching the glue dry. You were born in 66. And your sister in 64. Brenda thinks she's a baby boomer. Maybe. I think you might be. I'm sure the ladies here will know what label you need. Oh, crankiness. Cranky people in the house. I think they're just tired and hungry. They're probably hangry. Hangry? All right, we're inking some edges. Whoops. 1960 is the cutoff, so you can't be born after 1960 to be a boomer? I was born in 71, so I am definitely not a boomer. All right, so there, we got the edges inked on that. You're warm and melty from the soup. Yeah, they originally said Gen Y until they got another name. Oh, Brenda, 1957. You're a boomer. Carla was born in 1969. Oof. I sat on my leg, and now my leg is asleep. It's protesting life. Okay, let's try that again. Now we'll put glue on the glue. Some glue on glue action over here. All the way to the edge. I don't want to have to do any touch-ups on this baby. Oh, there's not some right there, right on the edge. All right, so let's add that to there now. Let's get it maneuvered around before we push down on it. Close enough for government work. All right. There we go. Now we covered up all that shenanigans on the back, and we've got a lovely inside cover. So this is what our thing's going to look like. Oops, that's two of them. That's never going to work. So that's more or less what it's going to look like. I suppose I could put a tiny little pocket in there. Okay, let's let that dry some. We'll set that aside. We'll work on the other one. Where'd that one go? Underneath the thing. Here we go. All right. 65. Your second born was 1979. My mom was born in 1952. My dad was born in 1950. Baby boomers end at 64. Oh, that's a little bit of a difference right there. They were the silent generation. Is that what they call that? Okay, so let's see. How long is this all the way across? Let's not screw this up. So we need something right around 8 inches there. All right. I'm going to move this glue briefly. 8 inches. So we want 8 inches this way because we want this to be on the book. 6, 7. Oh, no, I'm going this way. I'm such a dork sometimes. I want to know top to bottom what I'm looking at. 6 inches, okay. I don't want this to curl up. I'm trying to, well, it's still got flexibility. Uh-oh, we're getting some bubblies. Not the bubblies. Bubblies happening. That paper makes me happy. Okay, so 6 inches. We need to cut this at 6 inches. So we'll go just a smidge beyond 6. I'd rather trim it off than have it be too close that it leaves a little gap around there. All right, we're going to have a nice purple scrap. Nice. Lovely, lovely. And then it needs to be 8 inches long. So we'll go a little bit more than 8 again so I can trim off any extra rather than have it being a little short. That folded just a smidgy. Okay. All right. Perfect. Check it out. And then we weren't going to do anything on the inside because it's lovely and scrumptious and tea-dyed. My dad-in-law was 29, mom-in-law 26. Wow. Ooh, the lost generation. It's smidgy. Yes, that's a technical term. It's like a smoosh. It's a thing. All right, so let's put the paper aside. Bring back the glue thing. Okay, we're just going to glue the snot out of this cover. Not with snot, though. We're going to use Mod Podge. Go with the Mod Podge. We could also get it all over the place over here. This is a little shiny. I maybe should have put a coat of stuff on here. What do I want to say? Your dad would have been 100 years old. My dad died at only 46. I remember approaching 46 and thinking, oh my God. But he was diabetic and he had an amputation. The job he had was very stressful. And he was not, some people are blessed with good health. Unfortunately, he passed away very young. So, but apparently the women in both sides of the families live for freaking ever. Okay. Well, I think it was more sad for my mom. My dad and I never got along very well, unfortunately. So it wasn't a tragic loss for me. And he was more just maybe a loss to be able to connect with him once I was an adult. But it's not like we had a close relationship. So I'm like, I miss my daddy sort of thing. And not that there's anything wrong with that. We were just never particularly close. He wasn't a bad person or anything, It's not like I'm like, he was such a jerk. He was very career focused. And he worked at Fort Meade that was our longest duty station. And he went to Johns Hopkins College and got a master's degree while they were there, while working full time with a 4.0 GPA. Like, he was an achiever. And his unhappiness with me stemmed from he didn't think I was applying myself enough. In retrospect, though, all of that stuff is amazing, but he died at 46. He didn't accomplish any of the things he wanted to do beyond his service in the military. He didn't reach any of his retirement goals. He wanted to become a professor and teach English literature. That was what he wanted to do when he retired. And it's hard to know that he didn't, achieve that. But he got a fantastic education at a stellar, institution. I used to love going to the campus when it was time for registration, because there was no online in those days. You had to wait in all the lines. And so I was allowed to wander around the campus. What a beautiful campus Johns Hopkins has. It is gorgeous. Now, I do remember those as happy times. And I liked going to the university bookstore. They always had interesting things in there. And it was a different kind of people from what I was used to seeing, because, military bases my whole life. So I got to see, different kinds of people dressed differently, I guess, than most military people, even in their off time. A pretty uniform look. Yeah, he did. He accomplished amazing things. He was very driven. So I know that I didn't, like, in those terms, I don't think he felt I fulfilled my potential as a human being. But, I also, would like to live even beyond 49. He was the love of my mom's life. She's never remarried. I don't think she's ever had another relationship. She loved him absolutely 100%. So I can't fault either of them there. They were an amazing couple. So there's the cover there. We got the inside, and then the little bookie will go in there like this. Ta-da! I was going to do these last week, but I didn't get around to it. So I thought, hey, you know what I can do? If I get bored with this and I don't finish it tonight, I can always do some glue booking and stuff too. Yeah. But, and then my mom is still alive, obviously. Going strong. She retired from the FDIC. She was a civil servant for many, many years. Retired from that. And I don't really know her anymore, so I'm not sure what she does to fill her time, but She worked for many years as administrative assistant and stuff, and then she went into the civil service and retired from there. So, bye, Christy. You take care of yourself and get good rest too. Let us know if you wind up gilding your locks there. And I hope Alley Cat feels better. Good night, ladies. Okay, so there's our little bookies so far. So I want to let them dry just a little bit more than they are. So I'm going to set them aside, and what can I do in the meantime? Because these don't really need any embellishments or anything. Let's just set all this aside for right now. I'm going to go rinse my brush off real quick so I don't wind up with stiffy brush, which is a whole different problem from stiffy lace. You sorted 300 pages. Woohoo! You work hard for Defy. You can take a short break now. All right, I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, Carla. Throw a question out there or something. I will be right back. I just need to rinse this brush off. And then I think I'll harvest a magazine while I'm waiting for those covers to dry a little bit more so I can sew in the signatures. I believe you. Oh, gosh. Hey, guess what? It's 15 minutes till I normally go live. Hope that wasn't going off the whole time I was in there. All right, brush clean-ish. Okay, sorry about that, ladies. That's my it's almost time to go live alarm. Because I'm bad at keeping track of time. In case you hadn't noticed. All right, so let's get out a magazine while we're waiting for that to dry. We're going to do runners. See what's in runners. Okay, so do we need anything off this part? How to be epic. Yes, I need to know how to be epic. Fun. Okay, let's move some stuff aside. Put that away. We're on hold. Muzak. Ooh, snow cones. Yes, snow cones in the summertime. That is definitely a summer food. So awesome. Also, you get your tongue is colored then, right? I feel like magazines are always trying to get us to lose 10 pounds. I need to lose more like 60. If I lost 60 pounds, then I would weigh around 150 or 160. And I think that's a good weight for me. I was only around 200 when I got here, and I've managed to put on 30 pounds since I've been here, despite all the running around the table. We need to go to Janie's. Janie's has an ice shaver. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to Carla's for crab rangoons, and then we're going to Janie's for shaved ice, right? It's a must. It's imperative. Okay. Oh, change is not always easy, but you know. They'd like us to believe it is. I'm change avoidant, but you know what? Without change, you never grow or learn, or you don't learn those lessons that life is trying to teach you. Ooh, you love Dairy. Oh, there's an Orange Julius at Dairy Queen. My mom used to. I'm not a huge fan of Orange Julius, but I will tell you what, my mom, she used to make up reasons to go to the mall because she loved Orange Julius. And I would drink them now just because it's a nostalgic childhood thing. Like every time we went to the mall, she wanted to get an Orange Julius. So it reminds me of like it's one of our happy shared moments. Hold on, I gotta go up. Dorinda said something funny and I missed it. You lost worse twice, Dorinda. You're so funny. Carla. Soft serve ice cream. Oh, I bet that was the best ice cream you ever had, right? You know what? I love all these little pictures. I'm gonna take these. I like the picture of the lady and her dog running up the stairs, but I love this side better. And I do need more little pictures for my collage work. I need to spend a couple hours every day for the next 2 weeks going through images and fussy cutting things and trimming them down. That's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, so let's just rough cut them and hopefully I can trim them with the paper trimmer, although this is very thin paper. We don't need that part. That part can go in the recycle. Be afraid, Dorinda. Very afraid. You like the colors for the collage? I like ice cream year round. It does not have to be hot for me to enjoy ice cream. But I prefer soft serve to the stuff you buy at the grocery store for whatever reason. But I do. I love ice cream. I could eat it, a little bit of it, not a ton. I could eat a little bit every day. I used to keep a couple of different kinds in the freezer. And I could just go have a spoonful and that would do me, Okay. I don't know. Do I want that? She's all over the place. That could be a good background, but I don't know. Okay. We'll set that aside for now. Repellent. Do I need the word repellent? I think we can use these for ransom letters. I've never done a runner magazine before. You get cravings for blizzards during ice cream. Blizzards are very nice. I think I'm going to take the word repellent. Okay. cutting out some letters. Mike's in there rearranging the cupboards from the grocery shop, and I don't know what he bought, but the whole island is full of foodstuffs. Looked like it was mostly snackies for Miss Elves. She does love her snackies. Okay, and then we can do the same thing over here and take those letters. Nothing on the back page I can't live without. I kind of like the industrial feel of that. Let's see if I can. Maybe I'll keep that one. Keep the brickwork there. Looked like he was eaten by the Michelin Man. Oh no. Oh, I'm sure I must have a head in all of my collage stuff somewhere. You talking about the clothes with no body in it? The little pink running suit? That I should probably go back and fussy cut that out. Let me get the letters off here though. Ice cream, hot fudge, cherries. Well, Dorinda's got the whole thing, so after shaved ice at Janie's, we need to go by Dorinda's to have some ice cream with all the fixins. Oh, Mary missed out on part. Hi, Mary. How are you? On the important question of, do you eat ice cream in the winter? I would wager that I probably am inclined to eat more ice cream in the winter than the summer. In the summer, I'm more likely to have like fruit bars or shaved ice and stuff like that. It just feels more refreshing. I don't necessarily feel refreshed by sticky ice cream in the summer. Mary's like, yes, any time of year. I'm all over it. Okay, so let me go back to the lady's running suit. Okay, so we'll fussy cut her out. Gotta find a smaller pair of scissors, man. We can maybe find her some legs too, because it's just a set of clothes with no person in it. They've photoshopped the person out. Or the mannequin, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. You're going to drive? Oh, boy. Woohoo! That's good because I don't care for driving all that much. I'm a safe driver, but it stresses me out some. Because there really are some Class A idiots out there on the road sometimes. Not all the time, but enough of the time to make you worry. Yes, Janie has this. So we're going to Carl's for cream cheese ragoons. Janie's for shaved ice. And then over to Dorinda's for ice cream with all the toppings. It's a well-rounded trip. I can't really see the... Okay. It's pants, so I just need some legs to go down there. Okay, and a head. If we need a head, of course. You gotta put I could put an animal head on there too, maybe, depending. Ooh, it's the Hulk. Okay, we're gonna save that. We might need that for something. I don't know what, but we might need it. I like the human race. So there's no stopping if Witchy is behind the wheel. We'll need to take this trip in the middle of the night so we can just speed around other moving objects. Someone will just have to lean out the window and make siren noises. Just saying. Okay, I like Be the Blur. That guy's got a serious running face on. Yep. The Hulk goes in the Halloween Blue Book. There you go. We need a Hulk page. That's what we need. We'll do a Hulk tip-in the next time we do. I think I want to cut out the front of, fussy cut around the front of this guy and then leave the, let's try and get a, hold on. I've got an idea, but I need to cut the bottom part of this off. I don't want any of that stuff. Okay. So now let's fussy cut around the front of this guy and leave the back edge the way it is because I like that. This could be the start of a collage for sure. What did you do on Friday night? Watch some crazy lady glue some shit down and then she was fussy cutting magazine images. I don't know what's wrong with my life. I honestly don't know why. He has very muscular legs, I'll say that. You can see it in the picture. He's got definition, man. It's those skinny, sucked up biker and runner dudes, you know. They're all wiry and strong. This guy's married. He's wearing a ring. The serious look on his face, though. I've always thought running is painful. Not because I'm fat and it hurts me, but like just really hard on your joints and stuff. I know a lot of people run it. One of my friends in the Phoenix area, she took up running and she kept trying to convince me. I went a couple times, you know, when she was learning how to train at the interval thing. Those people that do the intervals of walking, running, and light jogging and stuff like that. And she learned to love it by doing that, and I could not get into it at all. It did not feel good. But I have allergies and mild asthma, and I really had trouble with my breath no matter how slow we started out the intervals. The more they moved up, okay, at some point I have to stop cutting this. I think I'm going to go around this blue thing here, and then we'll keep that the way it is. All right, there we go. I think that's a pretty good start to a collage. Yeah, I think it could be fun. That could be fun. Let's put it back there with the Hulk. Oh, bye, Laura. Have a good night. Thank you for coming and visiting with us. I'm allergic to running. Nope, just most of the things outside. Okay, let's see. Got to be super sore in the morning. Hold on. I just got a notification for anybody who is waiting for it. Erin is live. So if you need to go and support the Erin. She is a wonderful lady and a pretty snazzy crafter. Good night, Kat. I'm sorry I missed you. Melissa took a morning nap and was tired all day. They look like Ken doll legs. Well, they're a little more muscular than that. Ken doll's not really, buff. Say hi to Aaron for us if you're still around, like if you can hear me. Okay. He says you run like a duck. Super blur. Okay, back to the magazine. Sorry. Got totally sidetracked by that. Ooh, annoying. Who, us? Oh, it's bigger scissors. Let's use bigger scissors for this. I don't think I want that picture. I'm not a runner. I'm not exactly sure why I picked up this magazine. Like, I do not want to. If an axe murderer was chasing me. I like the word today. I do want them to find cures for all kinds of cancer. I do. But I don't think I want to make a collage about it. That's for leukemia and lymphoma. Yeah. Ew, I like that picture right there. That's fun. Let's take that one. I wish I was a runner. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. From some guy who is the author of what I talk about when I talk about running. Oh my God. I'm taking that picture though. That's too fun. I feel like that some days, but I'm not moving anywhere. I'm just in one place doing that. Spinning your wheels and getting nowhere. 6:30? Oh, so I must have got the 30-minute notification. I'm subscribed to Erin's channel, so I probably got a 30 minutes till her live. That's okay. Witchy's probably got to go to the resty room and stuff like that, And she worked hard today on all of her stuffs. Okay. Do I want the words push myself? No, because I want these vegetables on the other side. I like those. I don't know what. I have a thing about vegetables lately. My butternut squash page. Don't judge me. I want the word never too and the word good. Okay, I'll just take all of this and cut out the words I don't like later. Okay. Is that for Erin? It's just Erin Klausner. But is that, Carla, is that her link? If you guys want to go over, she is doing part of the Valentine's Day hop with the Mary Altier. And I did not know that when I said I was going to come live today. So, ooh, look at those snazzy. I think I want to cut that giant sneaker out. I'm feeling it. Oh. Okay, no worries. And if you want to, I'm never offended. There are many choices. I'm going to remain on whether you want to be, I'm not offended if I'm the only one here talking to myself. It is okay. No worries at all. I get it. It's fun to have different kinds of content. It's not like cutting out giant sneakers is super entertaining. Oh, that's the Defy one. I heard the Mary Altier was having one, or maybe the Mary Altier is part of it. I don't know. The Mary Altier does do a lot of hops. I don't really understand hops. I have trouble following what's going on, so I don't really watch them. But it's not because I don't like the people or whatever. I don't get the purpose of a hop. I get it. You hop from channel to channel and they're sort of doing something on a cohesive theme. But Carla's just trying to confuse you. Well, that's the nature of the Carla, though. Okay. Have a great evening, Nina. If we don't see you again today, we hope to see you again soon, here or somewhere else. Have a nice evening and be safe out there getting the water, for sure. I'm taking the words super and natural. I realize normally they would be like smooshed together for supernatural, but I just feel like I need to have it. I need it. You clicked on the wrong one. That's okay. Ask the experts. Okay, nothing here that I can't live without. I do like muesli, actually. Well, there's a picture of a salad. Nothing says you need to be healthier like a big picture of a salad. I actually like salad. Okay, Nina, no worries. Like I said, I get it. That you want. Erin does awesome things. She will be worth watching for sure. Go on over and give her some love. I'll still be here a little while from now. And I'm okay talking to myself. I do it all the time anyway. You too, Carla. Don't feel bad if you want to go over and check out Erin and hang out with her. I am not at all offended. Salad. Belly aching. Another giant sneaker. I don't think that's from the backside. But I like Demand More, so we're definitely going to take that. Let's get this picture off here. I'm trying to finish each harvest session with more things that are all done, so I don't have to finish it after. Because I already have a big piles of things to go through and finish. Noodles is still enthralled. I bet. Cat TV. Come on. That's some exciting stuff right there. There we go. Start airing on the Stiffy Lace channel. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Demand More. I like to the next level right there. Let's take that. And I am all over the... Oh, nope. Missed it. Dang it. I knew I shouldn't have tried to tear it. That's being lazy. No, I'm not cutting that out. Just no. It's Lady and the Tramp. I'll save that for now. Maybe there's a way to get all the rest of that out of there by cutting it. Oh. Training for more than a game. I just don't want to run. I don't care if I can go from that to that. I don't want to run. I do not find it fun. Big eyeballs. Let's see. From Guts to Glory. Yeah, I think I need... I'm going through real quick trying to see. I prefer Motivation, but Motivate could be good too. Probably more than a game is worth it. All right, giant eyeballs. We're getting there. These are larger than average. All right, we're getting near the end. I need to cut some of this off. It's getting at the bottom. It's tearing more and more of the image off. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I am not taking on the potential of somebody being offended by me using that. Ooh, Mary's going to send me eyeballs. I like it. Very nice. Oh, I'm definitely taking that. That could be totally fun on a collage. Okay, so I'm going to take a few things you'll need. And How big do you want to go? There we go. You're sorting too? Well, it's got to be done, right? Plus, when I move, I don't want to move a bunch of unharvested magazines with me. I'm trying to pare it down. I'd rather move the images themselves rather than the whole magazines. Maybe those words, some of them at least. I don't subscribe to anything that says that there's only one way to, ooh, look, a trail of shoes. Okay, we want the letters off here. I like get a grip. And then if I can, I'll just tear around this. Put it in the middle of a collage somewhere. Maybe. I love that. You sent me a very fine collection of them. They were really fun to use. In fact, I used them almost as soon as they were out of the envelope. I was like, well, those need to be glued down right now. And you did all the hard work for me, so, you know, there's that. Okay. These shoes are making the great escape. That's what I'm believing here. There we go. Not a trail of tears, a trail of shoes. All right, so let's cut out these letters. I should do at least one alphabet ransom letter collage in my 100 days challenge. Maybe a quote or something. On a fun background. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Mary. You're very sweet. Bouffant, big hair. The birds on Cat TV have judgmentalized. They know it's for cats. They resent the implication. They're over there like, I'm being profiled on Cat TV. Cats think I'm snackable. Thank goodness they don't have tiny little bird lawyers, right? That could be a bad thing. See a little bird, a tiny 3-piece suit with a little briefcase. And a tiny little briefcase. Looking all serious with a pair of specs on. I get a whole image in my head now. Think I need to make a lawyer bird. Gotta figure out how to make that a reality. All right, get a grip. Get rid of those scraps. All right, from start to finish. Uphill battle. And a tie, right? Just a little tiny tie and some spectacles. Okay. This isn't a bad image. I like pictures of people running, but I do not want to run. I'm going to fully admit to that right now. A bow tie? Getting slightly more specific now. Okay, first we got to cut the bottom off. Oops, I just made that not straight. I just totally made that not straight. Way to go, Amy. Way to go. Fudge. Okay, let's see. Yep, I think we got there. Okay. We're going to trim this down just a smidge. Good night, Elisa. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you had a great evening. Sweetest dreams to you. I would have to wear like 2 or 3 sports bras in progressively tighter, because mine are old and, you know, heading south. Ooh, another load of wash. All right. Okay, we'll take Build a Better Body. Maybe that'll be good for a Frank and a People collage. Creeples? Is that the right? Musical bodies. I think I want that for like the edge of a page. I think that would be fun. Whoever this is has long hands. Although I have to leave some white in there until it's time to use it. Otherwise, there'll just be one loose, tiny hand floating around. All right. The sports bras, yeah. I don't mind wearing a sports bra now. I don't care about Uniboob anymore. I don't really care what anybody thinks. But yeah, I would have to put on progressively smaller ones to really just hold them up there so they weren't flopping everywhere while I was running. But then what do I do about like all my jiggly fat, you know? That's going to jiggle and wobble and I'll be able to see it. I don't care who else sees it. I don't want to like look down and see my own fat like, woohoo! I don't find that appealing at all. Oh, I definitely will. It's not like I'm going to move out in the middle of the night and it's going to be a super secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. There will be advance notice and all that stuff. Right now, I'm just trying to get up the bare bones of what I need to move without winding up homeless. Homeless is not a goal. I don't want to be homeless. Too old for that crap. I need these because these are pokier. These have a tiny pokey tip. At 49, I have no desire to be homeless. which I don't want to set myself up to fail by moving, without enough resources to launch myself. That would be silly. Well, same at 54. No. Ooh, look at that orange sneaker. I think I need that. I think I need that bright orange sneaker. That's a thing. I'm going to take the phrase on the run because that doesn't necessarily have to mean like I'm jogging down the street. That could have other implications. So I want it. All right, here we go. Okay. It's just so bright and cheerful. I feel like these are sassy sneakers. It's probably some kind of $1,000 running shoe. Ooh, I will say that my friend who did half marathons, man, she would have to buy a new pair of sneakers like every 2 or 3 months. The training was so hard on her. She had to like take a bunch of extra iron because apparently running like that, like for those kind of distances and training for it, you pound the iron out of your joints essentially. So she had to go get her iron checked every so often to make sure she was staying healthy while she was running. Yeah, sometimes if you don't have if the sports bra is not like elasticy enough, like in pulling your boobs towards your chest and stuff, you can lift your arm up and your boob will fall out the bottom, and that's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Oh my God, no, never stop running. Now there's a bike that you have to power by running. Just hell to the no. No, no, no. There, now that was actually the notification that just came through. Erin is live right now. Okay. Ooh, here comes the fun. That's a nice one. I like Be a Hero, and that's fun. So we're going to take Here Comes the Fun. How many scissors can you have out at one time? A lot. I can have a lot. Okay, and then I want Be a Hero. And then I might take this for my personal journal and just loosely fussy cut around that. I know that there's a problem with the recycling right now because we don't actually recycle much in this country. There's recycling programs, but a lot of it's processed and sent to other countries who are starting to refuse to take it because not many people follow the rules and like rinse out their cans and bottles or take the labels off if you're supposed to wherever you live. Like they put in, they mix the thing and expect somebody's going to sort it somewhere else. So they're saying our trash is too contaminated for their recycling facilities. And some countries are starting to refuse to take it. So I try to do the recycling stuff wherever I can. But it sucks that we don't actually, for the most part, have the capacity to properly recycle in our own country. But that's one of those things. Everybody wants it, but nobody wants it near where they live. So the U.S. answer was to send it somewhere else. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You're in a semi-food coma. The crab ragoon's got the best of her. I gotta stop talking about food. Okay. This says bring out your inner pirate. So I want that. Who knew there was a pirate themed half marathon? The Flying Pirate half marathon. It's a thing. Or at least it was in 2014. All right, do I want to fussy cut this guy out? You want to craft, but you're sleepy? Well, if you listen to us for a little while, you might fall asleep. We're pretty good at putting people, right off to bed. Nice and quiet, relaxing. A little ASMR with the cutting. Yes, those are huge tennis shoes. I got to think about shoes in my collage work. I may cut those legs and shoes out. I'm contemplating it while I'm fussy cutting this guy. I'm going to cut his fingers individually after I cut the whole image out. Like if I do it right now, I'm going to wind up cutting something I don't want to. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Oops. I don't know what was behind there, but guess we didn't want it. All right, come on. Okay, let's cut that off right there. Move that out of the way. All right, here we go. Right around his neck and head. Here we go. Okay, Robin. Don't they just do that at just the wrong time? Or just the right time, maybe. The phone's like, I give up. I'm tired of doing this. And so should you be. He's got a long neck. He actually has quite a long neck for a dude. And long hands. Could just be the angle, but I feel like he's got long hands. Here we go. And away we go on the back side of this. I'm being too quiet because I don't want to chop him in pieces. Not this late in the game where I'm this close to the end. Chop his ankle off or something. That would suck. All right, we're in the home stretch. And away we go. Okay, there we go. Ta-da. Well, the cat's probably ready for a break from the dog. Dogs can be very spazzy at times, especially young ones. All right, what's on the back? Okay, I don't need that. Let's go ahead and just cut out this big giant set of legs and feet. These are big enough I can use my big scissors. Woo! I am hungry. I'm gonna go snag my. Let's see, is there anything on there that I need? Nope. Okay. All right. Let's do this over here. Do 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 do. And here we are around the shoes. We don't want the little point right there. There we go. All right, now I got to move to the smaller scissors to do the little section in here. Ow, just poked my finger. Smooth move. Oh, thank you. I don't think many people are actually watching at the moment. There might be some people still in the room, but a lot of people are over at Aaron's, part of the Defy birthday hop that's going on. So if they didn't thumbs up before, they're probably actually not in here at the moment. Some people do that. They'll leave it on one device so you can get the watch time, and then they'll have a second device where they're watching something else. Happens all the time. All right, big legs. Well, you know, I'm good for anything creepy. Let me think. I'm looking for things that are small that I can fussy cut, but that aren't terribly fine detailed. Like that was easy enough to fussy cut out, but sometimes you see some things and it's so fine and so intricate that I could never get it cut out. Just, you know, whatever you send, I'm sure I will love. I'm always looking for creepy things. Like bugs, spiders, or insects that are, you know, what size would I want? Not teeny tiny. If they're larger than normal. And bats. If you happen to come across any of those. I'm going to find my collage thing. All right, so let's put these on the big pile. Not a bad little haul. While we're waiting for that other stuff to dry up. And then anybody doing like yoga or meditation, I use those a lot in my personal stash, in my personal journal. All right. Yes.
Hello?
I am.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
But I wanted to show you something we picked up at
Holy cow.
pork loin.
That's a meat, Mike.
Well, I didn't want to say no comment. You know what was going through my head.
I know.
So, but I'm not going to do
But
that.
you could throw it over your shoulder.
But I
So
can throw this chunk of pork loin.
you know
over
our
my
ladies,
shoulder.
they're not going to be offended by throwing it over your shoulder.
Or the fact that it's a pork loin.
Right? Oh my gosh, something smells good. Are you cooking?
No, Els is cooking.
Oh,
And yes, it is good.
okay.
It'll be ready soon.
Oh, maybe I'll be offline soon.
Okay. I give it about 15, 20 minutes tops.
It smells delicious, and my stomach started going. "Rrr." I don't know if that's for everybody, but it sure smells damn good.
And tomorrow evening's dinner is tri-tip. And I'm starting the marinating this evening.
Ooh, happinesses. All right,
Yeah.
I'll be wrapping this up. I was just, you know, nobody was here, and I was like, I might as well do something.
I just wanted to show you, you know.
I could not iron another piece of paper. Okay, so. Okay, well, Sorry. It was big enough to throw over his shoulder and hang down a pretty good length, if you know what I'm saying. You have 2 windows. I was waiting for somebody to go there, Carla. Okay, so here's the cover we were working on. Gonna ink up some edges here. So I may not. What time is it? What if I took a break for like an hour to eat and stuff and then came back on? Is anybody interested in that, or are you sick of me now? Because I could do that. I need to. My stomach. I started smelling the food cooking, and my stomach's like. Rah, 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 rah. I did eat today. I had some pizza earlier, but that was like around noonish, 12:30, 1 o'clock, maybe. Carla's like, please and thank you. All right, so I will go ahead so I can go potty, and I can take that hour and I can eat and I can change out the paper in the garage. You sure you guys aren't totally like bored with me out of your gourd? I would be. You are too nice. I don't know what we're eating, but it sure smells good. So, Mary needs to cook too. Coffee. Okay, well, if you fall asleep, we will be happy for you because we all know the dilemma of not sleeping. Not being able to get to sleep, or being so tired that you can't go to sleep, or sleeping at inappropriate times of the day. Because, you know, we're all crafter ladies. We might be up at 3 in the morning crafting and sleeping at 3 in the afternoon. You don't know with us. You don't know us. Well, you kind of do. So the last thing I'm going to do is ink these edges so I don't have to do it when I get back. Checking it out. This is a nice grungy tea-stained interior. I'm very happy with it. We'll go ahead and even do the inside here to accent where the stitching is going to go. That way I'll be able to see the holes more clearly. And in the interim, maybe I will find my awl so that I like this color. It's pretty. I had a shelf fall on my face once at 4:45 in the morning. Luckily, it was very light. But no, this is why I don't have pets. Well, Elsa might have pets, but Harry doesn't come in my room, really. You're the gal that falls asleep drinking the coffee. Aw, thanks, Robin. Okay. Oh, and Christine's still hanging out in the house. All right, last chance to get your thumbs up in if you wanted to, or your thumbs down, you know, whatever makes you happy. All right, so I will be back on, let's call it 8 o'clock. That gives me an hour and 15 minutes to do the things I need to do, for you guys to do the things you need to do, and we will meet back here to sew in these signatures for these cute little notey books. By then, maybe I will have, you know what, I didn't do this part. Maybe I will have decided if I want pockets in here or not. I don't think so. They're awfully small journals. All right. So I will be back 8 o'clock. I'm going to put in the live now, and I'll just use this as the picture of these goody things right here. We'll do that sort of thing. Hold that down. Maybe. This is a little bit. It's a little bendy. Okay. Let's throw like a glue stick. Here, let's create a little thing. What else? Do we need anything else? Maybe one pair of scissors just for shits and giggles. All right. I will see you guys at 8 o'clock. If you are back, if you are not, I wish you a lovely evening and a happy sleep. And I will see you again very soon. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye! The end, and Mary part and all that fun stuff. The end.